Imagine yourself aboard a giant aircraft carrier where the roar of hungry sailors echoes through the expansive corridors. An incredible culinary operation takes the limelight right here, in the center of this floating city. As we start this journey, we are drawn into the complicated world behind the kitchens of this huge ship. The challenge is immense. What does it take to feed 5,000 sailors on an aircraft carrier? Can you imagine how much it actually costs to feed thousands of sailors every day? It's an important task that requires thorough planning, tireless dedication, and an undying spirit. Many questions echo through the vast corridors of a Nimitz-class aircraft carrier, a beast weighing around 100,000 tons. A crew of 5,000 to 6,000 sailors is housed inside a steel structure, and they rely on the carrier's kitchen staff to feed them. With responsibility for 3 meals a day, the depth of the operation becomes truly unbelievable. It is extremely difficult to feed thousands of people on an aircraft carrier. Imagine that more than 17,000 meals are served every day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. These figures are truly mind-blowing. To meet these unusual demands, the kitchen staff on the aircraft carrier works tirelessly. To ensure that everyone is fed, they gather and prepare an incredible amount of food. It's an amazing feat that calls for careful planning and excellent teamwork. An aircraft carrier needs to be skilled at resupplying at sea in order to maintain its activities. Without the convenience of nearby supermarkets, the carrier relies on ongoing restocking of its supplies. The containers loaded with essential items like food, mail, and fuel are moved between the two ships as part of this important step, which also involves attaching a supply vessel to the carrier. It's a cautiously planned dance of coordination that makes sure the carrier supplies continue to support the kitchen team's outstanding work. The food preparation can continue freely thanks to this functional miracle, feeding the thousands of sailors on board. The kitchens on aircraft carriers are amazing examples of accuracy, carefully planned to make the most of the limited area. The galley, which has modern industrial kitchenware, is where it all starts. Each and every corner is filled with specific machinery, including huge stoves, self-cleaning microwaves, and commercial-level mixing bowls. The galley is perfectly set up, with ingredients and utensils placed in the right places for easy access regardless of the limited space. It is a proof of the culinary team's ability and creativity that they can prepare thousands of meals per day within such limitations. It is truly amazing how they are able to use effective facilities to their best advantage. A crew of this size requires a lot of food, which is expensive. According to reports, the U.S. Navy spends between $45,000 and $65,000 per day, or about $1.8 million per month, on food while at sea. But this investment confirms that 16,000 to 18,000 meals are served each day, ensuring the sailors' physical and mental health. The 93 culinary experts stick to a solid 15-day menu cycle, giving variety while increasing mass production. Despite being prepared on a large scale, special meals and lavish touches are added to maintain quality and give sailors a sense of home. The culinary specialists, often unknown heroes who work tirelessly to feed their fellow sailors, are the heart of this unusual food preparation activity. These talented chefs go through tough training to learn the art of cooking in the special setting of a floating city. They take on a variety of tasks, from bulk preparation to serving and cleaning, during shifts that last 12 to 16 hours. Their constant dedication guarantees the crew's well-being, allowing them to perform their tasks with focus and perfection. The success of feeding thousands of sailors on an aircraft carrier depends on these culinary experts, who are the base of the culinary process.